4 times in Olympic Games, the proud Australian Boomers team has defied its lowly world ranking to finish 4th. Then again in last year's World Cup, 4th. Is this a story of overachieving underdogs or a story of missed opportunities? Either way, it's a story that's unfinished.
I'm Joe Ingles. I play for the Utah Jazz, and I'm an Australian Boomer. My upbringing in Australia was pretty regular, I think. Lived at home, mum, dad, and my sister, and yeah, we just went to school and played sport and kind of just did the regular stuff. So we lived in Happy Valley, which was about 45 minutes from the city in Adelaide, and yeah, pretty cool place to grow up. It is cool now kind of playing the Jazz and that when they call your name out and they say you're from Adelaide, it's something pretty cool. I loved growing up there. From the basketball side of things, I loved watching the Adelaide 36ers, and I wanted to be like Brett Maher. And a part of that extension, I guess, was Brett was playing at Olympic Games, and yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play for the Sixers and play for Australia. So.
I love Joe Ingles and what he brings to the table, and he's spot on. If you look at his record at the Olympic Games and international competition, I think he personifies a guy that really does sacrifice.
I always dreamed that basketball would be my career, but I never knew it was a realistic option until I got a scholarship to the Australian Institute of Sport in Canberra when I was 16, and once I got that was probably the moment where I knew I was a realistic chance of making a career out of basketball. I remember watching the Sydney Olympics when I was 9 or 10 years old and writing down on a school project that I wanted to represent Australia at the Olympic Games.
Number 8, Matthew Dellavedova.
I think there was a story that when Kyrie was first in Cleveland and Delly was, he was undrafted or whatever he was, but was at training camp. And Kyrie, someone scored and he pulled the ball out of the hoop, and Delly's like in his face, full court, 94 feet in an NBA practice, and that doesn't happen. His impact that he thought he could stay on that team was to do those little things, pick up, full court, run the team, hit an open shot when he got an open shot, and then obviously he won a championship. He does whatever he has to do out there. I don't think he'll ever change. He's just a boring old country guy from Maryborough.
Pulling on the green and gold is the ultimate for me. It's something I've dreamed of since I was a little kid growing up in Maryborough, and our goal is to win a gold medal. A lot of us have grown up playing together or been in the Boomers together for over 10 years now.
Everyone is so passionate about playing for Australia and the desire and all that to put this jersey on and to be able to run out there with 11 other guys and represent 24 million people, and no one takes it for granted.
Last year, in 2019, in front of a record crowd in Melbourne, the Australian Boomers defeated the might of the USA, ending a 13-year win streak for the dominant Dream Team.
Going up against big countries, big names, whoever they are, we've gone in underdogs a lot of games I've played in for the national team, because at the end of the day, they've got 5 guys on the court, we've got 5 guys on the court. We feel like we can compete with whoever we play against and whoever's in front of us, but we're going to leave it all out there and live with that result, knowing that we've left everything we could possibly leave out there.
The togetherness of this group is something that's very special, and definitely something that I don't take for granted, because it's rare that everyone can get along so well off the court and on the court, and everybody has everybody else's back no matter what. We know what we can do and what we have to do to get the job done.
we're extremely lucky to be in this position, and when you go out on the court, it's that mindset of kind of you're not going to back down to anyone. We've never worried about who we were playing. I think that's just a part of being Australian.